Welcome to Signature Series Pens, returning exotic woods to and reminding ordinary people of their innate brilliance. Hi, this is Peter Redding with tools and techniques for pen turners. For the last year I've been collecting these exotic hardwoods when I travel around the world, and one of the issues I've had is how do I cut these small pieces of wood on a table saw with all the dangers. I think I finally came up with a solution. You'll see here a number of the woods. I've probably collected 30 different kinds of exotic hardwoods from around the world, many of them from India, some from South America. But one of the major issues that I have is that I pick up sometimes some very small pieces, and you'll see them here in terms of little tiny pieces that measure maybe 5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide or square, and then I've got to cut them into pen blanks, which are going to be basically 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. So I came across this tool called the Grr-Ripper, and it's really quite spectacular. Highly recommend it. It saves me so much angst about getting on a big table saw with a 10-inch blade, and then I've got to put these little tiny pieces through and try to do it safely. So you'll see a piece of marble wood here, a couple of pieces of marble wood, and this is like, the block is 5.5 inches long, probably 3 inches wide, 3 inches deep. And so you've got major issues in terms of putting this through a table saw and not having it fly back in my face or have it dangered of not going through the saw properly. And what I've got here is a picture of the gripper, the bottom side of it. The middle section is adjustable, so it can be moved left or right. This Bacote here is 3.5 inches long and was about 2 inches wide, and very safely cut this using a gripper through my table saw. Still very careful, obviously, but the gripper will take and hold it down as well as hold it to the slide and give me very accurate cuts in a safe manner, keep my hand well out of the way of the blade. So there's a Bacote that's already cut up now. I got just gorgeous pen blanks out of this, 3.5 inches long by 3/4 by 3/4. You can see some of the waste there. I just kind of rebuilt the block, showing that it was literally 2 inches by 2 inches when I started with it. And that center section that you see with the green button, that can be you slide that left to right depending upon the width of the wood so that the blade comes up and doesn't come into the anywhere near your hand. So highly recommend this. It's called the Grr-Ripper. You can get it for about $60 from Woodcrafters or online. And be careful you read all the instructions to be safe with it, just like anything else around power tools. And there's a shelf of spectacular woods. So hope you enjoyed it. Come back and visit me.